It feels like love. They told you it was love. It had all the symptoms, the intense highs, the dramatic apologies, the promises of a future that felt almost within your grasp. It was like a Ghibli-esque fairy tale.
But the fairy tale kept turning into a horror story. Leaving felt impossible.
Leaving felt impossible. It was physically painful. It was like trying to breathe underwater. Every time you finally packed your bags, a single "I'm sorry" or a small gesture of kindness would pull you back. You felt crazy. You thought, if I just love them a little more, I can fix this. I can make them the person they used to be.
My name is Mia, and in this story, we are going to explore the darkest trap the human heart can fall into, the trauma bond. You need to understand something vital before we continue. What you are experiencing is not love. It is an addiction. And it has rewritten the chemistry of your brain. To understand a trauma bond, we have to look inside the brain. It is less about morality and more about survival instincts gone wrong.
Imagine your brain is a beautiful, delicate garden. When you are in a healthy relationship, the garden gets constant, gentle rain, dopamine, and warm sunlight, oxytocin. It's peaceful, it's consistent.
But a toxic partner doesn't give you consistent rain. They give you droughts and floods. When things are good, during the love bombing phase, your brain floods with dopamine. It's the highest of highs. You are floating on a cloud. Then they pull away. The silence is the drought. Your brain panics. Dopamine crashes. You feel the withdrawal. When they finally give you that tiny drop of kindness again, that apology, your brain, which was starving, screams in relief. The dopamine spikes harder than it ever did before.
This cycle, this unpredictable schedule of rewards, is the exact mechanism behind gambling addiction. And just like a gambler who can't stop pulling the lever, you become addicted to the hope of the next spike of love. They are the source of your pain, and simultaneously, the only drug that can soothe it. Trauma bonding does not happen overnight. It is a slow, methodical imprisonment. There are 7 distinct stages, and knowing them is the first step to breaking free. Stage 1, the love bombing. They shower you with affection, gifts, and a future you've always dreamed of. They mirror you. You feel seen for the first time. The brain's addiction center is officially activated. Stage 2, trust and dependence. You begin to trust this person implicitly. You rely on them for your happiness. You share your deepest secrets, not realizing you are giving them the map to your emotional triggers. Stage 3, the subtle devaluation. The criticisms begin. They are small, almost unnoticeable. A joke at your expense, a slight against your hobby. When you get hurt, they tell you you're too sensitive. Stage 4, gaslighting. They deny your reality. If they hurt you, they will twist it until you are apologizing to them. You start doubting your own memory. You start doubting your own eyes. Stage 5, emotional addiction. By now, you are confused and in pain, but you need that high again. You are hooked on the fantasy of who they pretended to be in stage 1. This is when the cycle of fighting and makeup becomes your daily life. Stage 6, loss of self. You don't recognize yourself anymore. You have stopped doing your hobbies. You have isolated from friends. Your entire life revolves around avoiding their anger and seeking their approval. You are empty. Stage 7, the trauma bond. This is the final stage. You are completely bonded. Even when you are being abused, your first instinct is to comfort them. You defend their toxicity to others. You are trapped in an invisible cage with no lock. Breaking the trauma bond is one of the hardest things a human being can ever do. It requires immense strength. It requires logic when your heart is screaming at you to stay. Healing begins with one word: acceptance. Accepting that they are not the person you thought they were, and that they are never going to change. The process feels like drug withdrawal. You will feel anxious, you will miss them, you will doubt your decision, but this pain is temporary. The pain of staying is forever. The goal of this channel is to help you take back control of your own garden, to learn to give yourself the rain and the sun you deserve. The key isn't finding a new partner, the key is finding you.
My name is Mia, and I am finally free. Join me on this journey. Subscribe to Animind Stories, and together we will understand our past and rebuild our future.